So yeah, this is a not new episode, but something new I'm gonna do right now. Static Shock review. Man, this is I wanted to review some animated DC shows before I start to review any of their movies. So these were the first two that came to mind. I was gonna do Static Shock and Justice League Unlimited because they were the ones I really had great memories with. Uh, Static Shock was more like a Saturday morning CW show. I really enjoyed Static Shock. The characters were fun to enjoy. Um, Virgil Hawkins acting like the typical, and that he was acting pretty good for the series review for the series, and for some reason I really enjoyed the acting for voice acting for James Marsden, doing lending his voice to do Foley, his Virgil's friend. I forget his name though. It kind of blows off my mind, but this show is really great, and I wish this show was on Netflix so I can watch it. But sadly, it isn't. But maybe I'll wait and see if it does come on later during the years of watching Netflix. Static Shock is a really great animated series that came out during that decade in the 2000s. Static Shock was just a really fun show. It was awesome. The actors were great. The characters were great. They had great storylines, and I like how it's like a big shock. It gives everybody else their own power, so it isn't like a generic show. I enjoy a Big Bang. The Big Bang created a new batch of heroes and villains that Static will come across later on in the series. And seeing it really be digressed from the characters, from Virgil maturing and being a high schooler student, and having him being his friends, and dealing with his sister and a lot of other characters in this universe. But this show is really fun. It's a really fun show to enjoy because of it. I'm not saying anyone didn't like the show, but I enjoyed the show because of the characters and everyone behind the characters and all that. But it was still a fun show to watch when it was on. So it's not like it's not on anymore, but it did end really. It did have a good, solid ending. It wasn't like it just ended just to end and pissing off people that actually were fans of the show. I enjoyed the show. It did really good when it came to its own voice acting. The acting in the film wasn't that bad actually. I enjoyed this series because it was one of my favorite series that I got to enjoy because of the series. It was a really fun series that you got to enjoy. It had a new outlook on the character, Static Shock. I didn't know any comic book versions, but now that I know it was a DC comic book hero, I didn't know he was a comic book hero from when I actually learned a little bit more about the character, and on and on and on. But that's my review for Static Shock. If you want to see me review any other DC animated shows, go ahead, leave a comment in the comment box down below, and I'll review more. So yeah, that's just my review for Static Shock.